Here's an unusual machine. It's a Vigorelli Maxi 7500. It's a basic full rotary hook machine, but what is unusual about it is the feeding. It has a multi-directional feeding system, but it doesn't move like any other machine. This plate here actually moves from side to side. I'll run it without any fabric in it. So if I thread her up, it might be a little tricky here without two hands. Nice blunt edge. Apologize for the crazy video here, but I only have one hand. So I'm going to set it up for a basic pattern. Stick it in the middle here. So I'm going to select, has some various patterns. This is your pattern menu here, your pattern guide. So it has two classes. It has ones with stars and stitches without stars. The star stitches are reverse cycle stitches, which means it feeds forward and reverse. Some people call them stretch stitches, but I call it reverse cycle stitches because it cycles between a forward stitch and a reverse stitch. But I'm not going to do those right now. I'm just going to concentrate on the regular forward stitches, and these are your standard stitches that one would use. These are the multi-directional feed stitches. So I'm just going to select stitch number 7, and in a normal stitch I'm going to turn on the stitch width to maximum, stitch length at a fairly tight stitch so we can see. This is what a normal stitch, turn the quad motion off. So the normal stitch motion would be basically a mending stitch or a 3-step zigzag. Actually, let's go to stitch 9 because 9 has a bit more variation. So the motion of the stitch here is a zigzag pattern but doing a straight stitch across. So it's got 3 stitches per zig per zag. So that. So nice stitch, but let's add in the quad or the multi-directional feeding and see what happens. So I'm going to turn on the quad stitch and it will begin feeding different directions. And there you have it. And let's move it over to a fresh area. And let's take the stitch length and bring it in quite a bit tighter. Let's even go a little bit more just for fun. And there you have it. Pretty cool stitch. Basically, there is your regular stitch, and there it is, moving from side to side. Again, there it is. Pretty simple mechanism. The way that it does work, because I had this machine did not function when it came in for repair. Skipping stitches, so I had to reset the hook timing, and I had to remove this plate, and it's a little tricky getting it back together, but it's very simple. Just took a moment to look at it. But basically the feed dogs and the plate are synchronized, and this whole plate just moves from side to side, and the rest of the free arm stays stationary. So there it is, the Vigorelli Maxi 7500. It's in actually fine condition. There it is.